Because letter I is a vowel, it makes a short sound and a long sound. So we just worked with the short sound, inch, I, but also sometimes it could be at the beginning of the word and make the long I sound, icicle I. And then sometimes it'll be in the middle of a word and make the long I sound, dime I, okay? So it is a vowel, so it does make those two sounds. So let's look at our scholastic pages today, okay? So we will be working with our I, our short I sound, the lowercase letter, and that is the sound I. So it says draw insects in the jar. Okay, so if we're going to draw insects, do you remember what you have to do? So insects have three body parts. So here's a head, and here's a thorax, and here's an abdomen, okay? So it has three body parts, head, thorax, abdomen. And insects have 6 legs, so watch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they also have antenna, okay? So there's like an ant, if I was going to draw an ant. But you could also draw a ladybug. Okay, so here's like my ladybug right here. I'm gonna put her antenna right here, and I'm going to show the back part of her wings. Okay, right there, and put some spots on her. And then again, 6 legs. Okay, and I'm just using my pencil because it's just easier. And then over here you can draw another type of insect. So insects always have 6 legs. So just so you know, for the ladybug, underneath her wings are her thorax and her abdomen. Sometimes you can even see a little bit of the abdomen coming out on the bottom. And then the other one that I'm going to do right here, that's also an insect, is my butterfly. There's all sorts of insects, so you can draw different things here. You can take your time, you don't have to go fast. And then I'm going to sneak in a couple legs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They also have 6 legs. They have the antenna, okay? And they do have the 3 body parts. I'm not quite sure how that works on a butterfly. I'll have to look more into that. We'll learn about that later in the school year, okay? And then it says write a lowercase I on the lid. So I'm going to do that. Remember that I floats, the dot floats above the I, okay? Now going down to the bottom here, it says trace the word below. So this is the word insect. So I trace down the stem of the I, and then I put the floating dot above. And then here's an N, S, S, E, K, T. Insect. If we wanted to code that, you would put a breve over the short I sound there, and then you have the short sound here. So you could actually put a breve here and a breve there if you wanted to. You don't have to, but you can. That is the word insect. It has 2 short vowel sounds there, and both of those vowels are followed by consonants. Okay, and then over here, we're only going to circle the words. You can see there's an iguana hiding behind those insects there. We're only going to circle the words that have a lowercase I. Okay, so the first one does not. That has a J. Don't let that fool you. It's got that little curly tail on it, so it can't be an I. Here's the word inch, and there's the I right at the beginning. And this is the word into, and it has the I right at the beginning. So I'm going to go ahead and circle those. So go ahead and do that too. Check your work. Make sure that you've got the same things here. If you need more time to draw your insects, that's fine. You can pause the video here and then finish up and then check your work when you're done. I'm going to give myself an exit ticket, and this is going to go back into my phonics folder. I think that was kind of fun drawing some insects today. They're such fascinating creatures, right? Especially like ladybugs and butterflies, and not so much about ants. Ants I'm not crazy about if they're inside, but outside they're okay, right? Okay, so put that away and we'll get ready for science, or maybe, I think we have Spanish next. Have fun in your Spanish class, boys and girls.